Over the past 30 years, Kazakhstan has made significant strides in development. From transitioning into a market economy to achieving international recognition, the country has seen both achievements and challenges.
The path of independent Kazakhstan in socio-economic achievements began in the difficult condition of the collapse of the Soviet Union and the deep economic crisis. During the initial transition to the market in 90s, the real GDP of the republic fell by the more 30%. Inflation reached 3 and 4-digit values. 1.6 million jobs were lost, and the country's population due to a large wave of migration.
And stopped in 97-99, which became possible thanks to the medium-term strategy for the development of Kazakhstan as a sovereign state in 1992, as well as the strategy Kazakhstan 2030, which was adopted on October 16, 1997 by Nursultan Nazarbayev, the goal of which was to include the republic among the 50 most developed countries. A little later, the strategy Kazakhstan 2050 was presented in December 2012 in the address of the head of state to the people of the country.
Over the past 30 years, Kazakhstan has grown into Central Asia's largest economy, driven by market reforms and foreign investment. Yerali Tokzanov, Deputy Prime Minister of Kazakhstan, mentioned that the number of small and medium-sized businesses increased from 500,000 in 2005 to 1.4 million in 2021. As a result, the GDP grew 16 times in dollar equivalent and reached above $180 billion. Kazakhstan officially became the 162nd member of the World Trade Organization, moved up 4 places to 24th out of 193.
Regarding social development since independence, Kazakhstan has made progress in social development, reducing poverty, expanding access to primary education, and improving gender equality and social security. By 2002, Kazakhstan saw its first positive migration balance, maintained until 2011. Although the population reached a low of 14.8 million in 2001, it grew by over a third in the following 20 years. The coefficient of natural growth increased from 13 to 14.2. The dynamics could be better, but the COVID-19 pandemic increased the mortality rate.
Since gaining independence, the country has also faced a severe shortage of qualified personnel. The problem had to be solved as soon as possible. In 1993, the government-funded Bolashak International Scholarship was established, which has enabled thousands of young Kazakhstanis to receive an education at the world's leading universities. In March 1992, it joined the UN, where it now hosts 15 representative offices. It co-founded the Commonwealth of Independent States in 1991 and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization in 2001. In 2010, it became the first post-Soviet and Muslim-majority country to chair the OSCE. Kazakhstan further showcased its commitment to sustainability by hosting Expo 2017 in Astana City on future energy, drawing over 100 countries. The resource curse makes GDP highly sensitive to oil prices, leading to downturns when prices fall. Families spend 52% of their income on food, compared to 6 to 15% in developed countries like Canada and Singapore, and similar to poorer nations like Cameroon and Uganda.
Kazakhstan's economy relies on imports, especially for machinery and equipment in mining, energy, and agriculture, which makes it vulnerable to global price changes. Many consumer goods like electronics, clothing, and some foods are also imported, even with a strong agriculture sector. While Kazakhstan produces oil and metals, it still imports materials needed for processing.
Looking back, one can consider Kazakhstan has managed to do the almost impossible. By all indicators, Kazakhstan is already confidently surpassing its former Soviet neighbors, and most importantly, does not plan to stop there. Since the zeros, Kazakhstan has seen impressive economic growth driven by the first generation of market-oriented reforms, abundant mineral resource extraction, and a strong foreign direct investment. Sustained economic growth has transformed the country into the upper-middle income economy, commensurately raising living standards and reducing poverty.